Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this position. It is white to play and win, and white pawn is going forward in this direction and black pawn is going downward in this direction. So even though it's white to play and win, white must find the only winning move, otherwise it would be just a draw. So these two pawns are going to be promoted and they are the same square away from the promotion. So how do we promote our pawn? By preventing our opponent's pawn, right? So that is the challenge of this puzzle. As always guys, go ahead, pause the video and guess the move. Best of luck. So welcome back guys. So here the enemy king is attacking our knight and our pawn at the same time. Looks like we can't defend our pawn, right? We can't defend our pawn with the knight, and if we do this it would be just a losing, right? So that is not obviously the first correct move. So we do have a moves, we do have a candidate moves like moving this, but that makes us to lose the pawn, and this is the move. You must say this is the move, king to g7. Well, if we just played that, that looks nice. Black would just push its own pawn. We push and black would just get a queen first, right? So we get a queen, but that doesn't matter. Black would just capture our knight and we are not winning this, right? So this is not the first move. It looks nice, but that is not the first move. Actually, the first move is to push the pawn. That makes us one step away from the promotion. So let me clarify you something here in this position. Black can't capture our knight, otherwise we are going to get a queen, and obviously we are going to play queen to b2, and this pawn is going to be lost on the next move, and this is absolutely winning. For that reason, black can't take the knight in this position. So black must push its own pawn, right? So that is the reasonable response, and that is the best move according to the engine. So here in this position, what do you think the best move again? If you'd like to pause again. So the best move is not to push the pawn, right? So if we just push the pawn and make a queen, black will just get a queen as well, and we can just save the knight like this. We can save this knight, but this doesn't matter, right? So we are up a knight, but with the correct play, black can just give us some perpetual checks, maybe trade a queen, or this is just simply theoretically a drawn position, right? So that is the reason, and we are not winning this. This is going to be just a draw. That is why this is not the solution. The solution is the correct move here in this position is to play knight to h3 check. So what makes this move different? So the idea is now black has 5 moves to play to, right? So not 5, actually 7 moves to play to, but only one makes sense, the other don't make sense. For example, if black decided to move to f6, we just make a new queen, and that puts black in check, as well as we are going to just capture the pawn on b2, and this is going to be winning, right? So black can't move to f6. If black decided to move to one of these two squares, to f5 and to g6, it doesn't matter where black goes, we are going to play a queen here. Yes, black can make a queen, but we are going to play queen to h7. It doesn't matter. The king is just defending the queen, and the enemy king can be on g6, the same thing would just happen. We are going to just capture the queen, right? So for that reason, the king can't play these two moves. And the king can't play these three moves either, because we just make a queen with check and we are aiming at the b2 pawn, and on the next move we just capture it and easy winning, right? So for that reason, black can't play to any of these squares. So black must move to g4. That is the only reasonable choice for black. Here in this position again, we are going to play knight to f2. Again, it's check, and if you had a chance to see that, we just move the knight to h3 to f2, and we are getting closer to the pawn. So that is our idea, and knight to f2, only knight to f2 works, because here also black has moves, like a lot of moves, but this one is the best move so far. So here what we are going to do is play the knight on e4. So the reason why we play the knight on f2 is to put the knight on e4. So as I showed you previously, now you may get the idea black can't capture our knight because we promote a queen, and this would make the king lined up with a queen, and that would be just perfect for us. For that reason, now black can't actually capture the knight, right? And what makes the knight best at e4? Well, the knight is seeing the d2 square, and black can't even now promote because this leads to a fork, and we are going to win the queen, right? So for that reason, black can't capture this. So black has to move the king either way, right? So black can't capture this, or black can't even promote because this is going to be just a fork. And you may ask, what if black moves away, like this move, right? So this looks solid, and we can't get a check on the next move, you may say. But here we don't just push our pawn. Instead, what we are going to do is play the nasty knight to c3. And if you had a chance to see that we are defending the promotion square, and black cannot stop that, right? Black may just play to d3 to just kick the knight, but we just push and defend our knight. And black can't promote, we just capture that, and this is going to be just winning, right? So here, after we play a knight to e4, black can just make a lot of moves like this, this lot of moves, but all of them don't work because we are going to play knight to c3, and this is the end of the puzzle because black wouldn't have a chance. I mean, black wouldn't have a counter play that challenge the position. Whatever black plays, we are going to play the most obvious move, and this time we are going to win the game. So this is the whole variation of the puzzle. For recap, guys, this was the first position. For recap, what we are going to do is push our pawn, get away from the threats, and getting closer to the promotion. That is the first move. And here, after black pushes its own, black can't capture this, otherwise we just get a queen, and that prevents black from moving forward, and eventually we are going to play queen to b2 and capture the pawn. For that reason, black has to push this, that is the most challenging response. So here we are going to play knight to h3. So this puts black in many options, but all of these don't work because if black plays to f6, we are going to make a queen and win the pawn. And if black decided to play to one of these two squares, we are going to make a queen. Black make a queen. It doesn't matter where black plays. Black make a queen, but when black makes a queen, it lined up with a king, right? So this is going to be just winning the queen. For that reason, black can't play to these two moves. Black can't play to these three moves either, because we are going to get a queen with check that gives us a time to capture black's pawn for free. So here the reasonable option is to move downward, but we just give a check. We play knight to f2. This puts black in check, so black has to move. The best response is to play f3, but we are going to play knight to e4. So in this position, black has no choice. I mean, black can't take this, but the same thing would happen. Black would eventually end up lined up with a queen. So for that reason, black can't capture the knight, or if black decided to move anywhere, literally we are going to play knight to c3, and this is winning. So from this position on, we just make a new queen, defend our knight, and this is just winning. So this is the whole variation, the whole puzzle and recap of the puzzle. If you found this video entertaining, make sure to like the video, share with your friends, and make sure to come back tomorrow. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.